A woman crossing Orchard Road at 3:14 a.m. ended up in a terrifying accident that has shaken the online community. Imagine this, a bustling road known for its iconic shopping centers, yet in the stillness of the early morning, the unexpected happens. The silence is shattered by a sudden collision, a woman is hit by a car, and her body is sent flying through the air. It's a dramatic scene that has sparked heated discussions online, and we at 2230 are here to take a deep dive into what really happened and what we can learn from this incident. The Singapore Police Force (SPF) confirmed that the vehicle involved in the accident was a taxi, and the incident occurred at the junction of Orchard Road and Handy Road. Dashcam footage of the accident has since been circulated widely, capturing every moment of the unfortunate accident. But here's the thing, the dashcam showed a timestamp of 2:28 a.m., while the actual time of the incident was 3:14 a.m. Confused yet? Well, that's just one of the many questions surrounding this case. In the footage, the taxi is seen approaching the intersection with the traffic light in its favor, green for the driver. But at the same time, a woman can be seen crossing the road, seemingly using her phone. Was it a pedestrian crossing? Was the light signaling for her to cross? That's not entirely clear from the footage, and it's something that has sparked numerous opinions. What do you think? Who was at fault here? Was it a lapse in attention from the pedestrian, or should the driver have done something different? We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. The moments leading up to the impact are heart-stopping. Both the driver and pedestrian failed to notice each other until it was far too late. The woman's reaction as the driver suddenly braked was one of pure shock. In an instant, the car collided with her, sending her body flipping upside down before she crashed onto the pavement, landing on her head and back, over a meter away from where the impact occurred. Can you imagine how terrifying that moment must have been, not only for the victim but also for the driver and anyone else nearby? What would you do if you were in that situation? Share your thoughts. Immediately after the collision, dashcam audio reveals a distressed voice inside the taxi, an exclamation followed by a string of cursing. It's a human reaction to an inhumane moment. The pedestrian, a 26-year-old woman, was conscious immediately after the impact. Footage shows her sitting up, attempting to crawl towards her phone. But as she reached for it, she seemed to realize the extent of her injuries. She clutched the back of her head and moments later collapsed backward, covering her nose and mouth as she lay there on the road. A man, who appeared to be a passenger in the taxi, rushed out to check on her, his concern palpable. Soon an older man, seemingly the driver, also alighted, although he was directed by the first man back to the car, likely to call for an ambulance. During this exchange, the woman remained on the ground, visibly in pain. The Singapore Civil Defence Force (SCDF) was alerted at 3:15 a.m., just a minute after the accident occurred. They arrived at the scene and conveyed the pedestrian to Tan Tock Seng Hospital. Fortunately, she was conscious throughout, which hopefully means she will recover from her injuries. But the ordeal doesn't end here. The driver, a 67-year-old taxi driver, is currently assisting with ongoing investigations. There are still a lot of unanswered questions here. Was the pedestrian distracted by her phone, or was the driver perhaps not paying enough attention? Did either of them think that crossing at that hour on a road like Orchard Road would be uneventful? It's incidents like these that remind us all of how unpredictable life can be. How do we make our roads safer for both drivers and pedestrians? Is there a lesson to be learned from this accident? Let us know in the comments below. The dashcam footage of this accident serves as a sobering reminder for all of us, whether you're a driver or a pedestrian. With people crossing roads, even when it seems like no one is around, and with the prevalence of mobile phones in our hands, it's all too easy to have a momentary lapse of attention that results in life-changing consequences. If you think more needs to be done to educate people on road safety, give this video a thumbs up. If you've got your own ideas on how we can all stay safer on the roads, share them with us. This is 2230, and we're bringing you the stories that matter, unfiltered, factual, and always thought-provoking. If you found this coverage insightful, please like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. Your voice matters and we want to hear from you. How do we make our roads a safer place for everyone? Share your insights in the comments below.